Alright, so I've been waiting to tell this story time for quite a while, so I think it's finally time. I hope you enjoy this. We're jumping right into this, alright? This story time is about one of the biggest warriors I've ever met. Kind of like one of those keyboard warriors you would see in the comment sections of a YouTube video, but instead you met him in real life. And like, it's every person's image in their head of what it would look like. And yeah, that's what this guy looked like, and that's what today's story is about. Now, this story time takes place about 2 years ago, okay? I was 19. I was just sitting with my friend at his house, and he got invited over to go to this other friend's house who I didn't know. It was one of his friends. But he was like, yeah, man, this kid's chill. Like, you'll like him. He's a cool dude. We'll just hang out there for a little bit. I got to buy something off him, and then after that, we'll come back here and hang here. And I was like, all right, man, sounds good. What do you have to buy? He's like, oh, I'm just buying his laptop from him because I need a new laptop. And then he went on to explain to me the specs of this laptop and how it's really good for gaming and music stuff and whatever. So I was like, cool, let's go. So we go to this dude's house. Let's call him Trevor, okay? Now, Trevor, he lived in his mom's basement, and there's nothing wrong with that. I used to live in my mom's basement at one point too, okay? Nothing wrong with that. I'm not judging that. But I expected when I walked down to his basement to look like a normal 19-year-old's room, right? You know, like some posters on the wall of like a movie he liked or some music that he likes, maybe even an anime that he watches or something, you know what I mean? Like some stuff that he likes. And then, you know, his bed and his gaming setup because I think he liked to game. And we go downstairs to his room, and I'm immediately greeted to something I will never forget. I shit you not. It was like walking into an anime. Like, no joke. Every single inch of this kid's walls were covered in anime posters from all different types of animes. Like, it was the most colorful room I've ever been in my life. And even when I saw that, I didn't think much of it. Because in my head, I'm thinking, like, you know what? A lot of people love anime. A lot of people are, like, diehard anime fans. I've watched a few that I've liked. Like, that's not even a big deal that he has a bunch of posters in his room. But then I noticed something else. He had 2 katanas mounted above his computer setup, and the desktop background was also anime. Now, even seeing this, I was like, you know what? Whatever. And he turns around. He was in his chair. He sees me and my friend. I go to shake his hand. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? My name's Austin. He's like, nice to meet you. I don't shake hands. And when he said this, I just kind of backed up and was like, all right, man. And in my head, I'm thinking, like, all right, you know, that's a little strange. But at the same time, like, maybe he just doesn't like germs. You know, maybe he's just trying to be safe. Maybe he has like a low immune system and he gets sick easily. So I didn't really think much of that either. You know, I went about just sitting there as they did their transaction. You know, my friend bought his laptop. And the whole time my friend's buying this kid's laptop, this kid is having the biggest fucking attitude ever. Like, my friend is like literally paying him $800 for this laptop. And this kid, Trevor, the anime god, is like, look, man, if you're going to buy my laptop and use this laptop that I've customized, you have to use it correctly. Don't download this program the minute you get it. Don't download any antivirus software. Don't do any of that. Like, you have to do this properly. You don't want to fuck up my laptop. And my friend's like, don't worry, man, I'm not dumb. Like, I know not to install that shit. Trust me. He's like, you better. And my friend's like, don't worry, man, I got you. And then I was like, yeah, don't worry, man, I'll make sure he doesn't. And then he looks at me, gives me a dirty look and goes, yeah, I wasn't really talking to you, but okay, man. And that's when I thought to myself, all right, you know what? Fuck this dude. I am not biting my tongue any longer. I don't care. I was like, yo, man, are you okay? Like, has everything been okay today? He's like, yeah, why do you say that? And I was like, I don't know, man, you just seem to have an attitude, and it's really not that good. And he's like, well, guess what? I don't care what you think. And I was like, all right, man, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't trying to argue with this kid, you know, because for all I know, this kid could have had a disability or something and I didn't know it. So I just shut up. And my friend was super silent throughout all of this. He didn't say anything, which makes me think he probably agreed with me, you know, calling him out on that. So anyway, after that whole thing where I tried to call him out and then he said he didn't care or whatever, he just went back to explaining the laptop to my friend. Like, he went right back into it. And after he got done talking about it, he randomly just looks at me and he's like, all right, now that I'm done with that, you got anything else you want to say about my attitude? And I look back at him, I'm like, yo, man, look, I'm not trying to fight with you or anything. I just wonder why you're being kind of disrespectful. He's like, oh, I'm disrespectful? Buddy, you haven't seen the half of it. I'm like, okay, buddy, I would like to just leave now. Can we go? And I look at my friend. He's like, yeah, let's go, man. And then as soon as I get up, I shit you not, Trevor, the anime legend god, gets up from his fucking gaming chair and grabs one of his katanas above his computer setup and just pulls it out. And I'm like, what are you doing? And in my head, I'm thinking, like, this kid's really about to kill me with his katana in an anime-themed room, and I'm going to die surrounded by a bunch of anime girls with big eyes staring at me as I bleed out on this kid's floor, this moldy basement floor. And he's just pointing it at me and my friend, because my friend's right next to me. And my friend goes, yo, Trevor, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Put that shit away. And Trevor goes, "Is this disrespectful enough for you, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, you're good." Because I'm not trying to get stabbed by this man's katana. And he goes, "All right, cool. Glad we have an understanding." And he puts his katana back in its holder, and then he puts it back on the mount above his setup. And I'm just like mind blown. I'm like, this kid really just threatened me with a katana in a room with a bunch of anime posters. And like, yeah, guys, I'm not going to lie. He looks exactly how you're picturing him in your heads. Like, I assure you, whatever you're picturing this dude to look like in your head, he looks like it. And the neck beard was there too. So anyway, after he puts that away, my friend goes up to him and shoves him against the wall and holds him there. And he's like, "Yo, you will not threaten us with a fucking blade. What's wrong with you?" And Trevor's like, "My bad, bro. I'm not feeling good today." And in my head, I'm thinking like, yo, is this really happening right now? Like, is he backing down immediately after my friend just stepped up to him? And almost immediately, Trevor pulls out the money my friend just gave him and gives him $200 of it back. And goes, here, take it as a family discount. Like, just go. And my friend goes, "Cool. All right, Austin, let's go." And at this point, I'm thinking it's a joke. I'm thinking like it's a planned joke. You know what I mean? Like, they orchestrated this prank on me only. So I'm like half smiling, thinking like it was all a joke. And I walk upstairs with my friend, and we walk out of this kid's house. And he looks at me, and he's like, "Yo, that was insane. I don't know what was wrong with him today. He's never like that, I promise." I was like, "Wait, are you telling me that wasn't a joke?" He's like, "No, dude, I'm serious. He has something up his ass today, and like that was not cool. Like, he threatened you with that, and me." And at that point, I was like relieved. I was like, "Holy shit, that was actually really close." And me and my friend drove back to his house, and he ended up having to only pay $600 for an $800 computer, which I'd say is a pretty good deal. I mean, that $200 discount did come with being threatened by a katana by the anime god himself. But I mean, hey, kind of fair trade, not really, whatever. Yeah, anyway, moral of the story is, guys, try to avoid shady people's basements that you don't know, especially if they have weapons mounted above their gaming setup. Probably not safe. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the end of the story time. I just thought it was funny in the end. Me and my friend were good. Trevor, I don't know what he's up to nowadays. Hopefully he's taking a more safe route, and he's, more happy today, because that day he definitely wasn't happy. And yeah, hopefully he's watching a good anime somewhere. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.
Taking what I want like pirates. Niggas make their dough from Pyrex. I'm just in the studio. I don't want coronavirus. Wish I had some psilocybin. I get then, I get now, I get next. Watch me flex and baguette. I'm so stressed. Fuck. Hey, I can't even go to the club. Wait, I don't even like going to the club. Hey.